Good evening. A labor dispute could erupt into a strike at the Pike Place Market. We'll tell you why workers are angry tonight.
Plus the election outrage for many voters.
If you can do your banking online, you ought to be able to vote.
The money-saving decision by King County and why voters say it could hurt the upcoming election.
And the latest on the search effort for a missing canoeist, where divers are searching right now.
And the surprise discovery inside the Special Commitment Center for Sex Predators on McNeil Island.
Number 1 at 6:30. King 5 News starts now.
There's a possible wrinkle in next month's election that could make it harder for thousands of people to vote.
The nearly 24 drop-off locations have been eliminated, and that has some voters confused and concerned. King 5's Mimi Jung has the story, which is new for you at 6:30.
T-minus 11 days until the election, and 160,000 ballots have come into King County so far, with hundreds of thousands more to go. For those expecting to drop off their ballots at libraries or neighborhood service centers, they could find themselves shut out.
The reality is, if they already have these ballot boxes, how tough is it to put them back out and let us stick our ballots in them?
It was a hard cut for us to make.
The county elections department saved $140,000 in printing costs by taking away 18 drop box locations, leaving only 2 places for people to vote for free. About 20% of voters used those drop-off sites in the last election, but as you can see with all these ballots being processed now, a 44-cent stamp isn't stopping people from voting in this election. But in an election where money for schools is at stake, every vote counts.
I'm really concerned about that window on February 9th after the post offices close at 5:36, and then people will end up at their neighborhood service centers and then discover that they don't have an opportunity to drop their ballots off there.
Change is never easy, but elections officials hope the issues at stake will be more important than convenience.
Voters they're able to make that decision, and I believe that they realize that their vote is valuable and that they'll make sure that it gets here.
Mimi Jung, King 5 News.
Well, if you accidentally dropped your ballot off in the wrong location, you can call the elections office. The number is 206-296-VOTE, and they will reissue a ballot. And remember, the election is February 9th.
Tough talk.